Get ready to be haunted by the top 10 spookiest things ever captured by underwater cameras in our countdown. Number 10. Sea spiders. Spiders are frightful enough. When scuba diving, the last thing we want is a creepy crawly crawling across our masks. Horrifying small creatures called sea spiders can be found in many oceans across the world. Some deepwater species have legs that are over 2 feet long, while the majority are fairly modest. And you believed tarantulas were dangerous. It causes a distinct visceral sensation to watch these spiders in motion, especially the ones with long, spindly legs. Simply said, we can't help but tremble in response. Number 9. A human skeleton. In terms of nightmare scenarios, discovering a human skeleton at the bottom of the sea must rank high. The legendary Antikythera mechanism, which is regarded as the world's oldest analog computer, was found in the Antikythera shipwreck, which was discovered back in 1900. A human skeleton was discovered at the location in 2016 while researchers were present. The man's jaw, legs, and ribs can all be seen clearly among the bones, as well as other body parts. He is thought to have perished with the ship, and experts are hoping that DNA analysis of the bones will reveal more information about the tragic shipwreck. Number 8. The big fin squid. The big fin squid tops the list of the most terrifying sea creatures. In the Gulf of Mexico in 2007, the Shell Oil Company managed to film some incredible footage. The video, which was captured by a remotely controlled underwater vehicle, shows a creature that is immobile with long, thin tentacles drooping from its body. The terrifying video, which appears to be some sort of Lovecraftian monster, immediately gained popularity online. Why? It is clear in the video. An unforgettable image is produced by the combination of the gloomy environment, the protruding tentacles, and the eerie way the animal is just sitting there. The big fin squid, whose tentacles can reach lengths of 26 feet, is a monster that is rarely observed. We would humbly say no to this experience. Number 7. Underwater crop circles. It turns out that the aliens are not only painting in our cornfields, but they are also striking the ocean floor. These underwater crop circles include extremely complex designs and were first spotted off the coast of Japan in the middle of the 1990s. It's a rather unsettling sight, bringing to mind either some kind of sentient monster or extinct submerged civilizations. However, it is not an alien race, a vanished civilization, or a monster. In reality, male pufferfish create these circles in an effort to entice a female. Even though they're still spooky, it's funny to learn that these crop circles are actually just a fish mating ritual. Number 6. Mystery creature. The water inspires vivid imaginations and is home to many grotesque animals. An exploration vehicle's video from 2017 shows the remnants of a long-dead species 2,700 feet below the surface of the Mediterranean Sea. The skeleton is primarily made up of what appears to be a massive spine. Online claims claim that the spine was 98 feet long, but we can't confirm that. The creature's identity is uncertain. However, some have speculated that it might be a hammerhead shark, a whale, or some ancient, long-extinct animal. Whatever it is, it gives us the shivers. Number 5. Barrel eye. What kinds of species we can find underwater is astonishing. One of the strangest fish around is the barrel eye, sometimes known as the spook fish. You can see the creature's tubular eyeballs since its head is completely transparent. A see-through fish head seems like something out of science fiction rather than anything that would exist on Earth, but here it is. The barrel eye can see prey in the dark depths of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans because of its translucent head, which also aids in vision. Fascinating? Yes. Nightmare material? Of course. Number 4. Underwater Stonehenge. In Grand Traverse Bay on Lake Michigan, archaeologists uncovered a shocking find back in the mid-2000s. The experts discovered a form of an underwater stone building that was likely created by humans while looking for shipwrecks. Although Stonehenge has been linked to the structure, Stonehenge is not a circular creation. Instead, it's a long row of boulders, which according to Dr. John O'Shea of the University of Michigan, were once used to herd caribou. Archaeologists are particularly interested in one rock because it may have a carving of a mastodon on it. It's a little disturbing to see a mile-long line of rocks under the water, whatever it is. Number 3. Massive jellyfish. Even while sea monsters don't actually exist as they do in literature and cinema, this will work just as well. A deep-water oil rig off the coast of Britain was the location of this remote video camera film that captured what can only be described as a massive glob of flesh. This is the stuff of nightmares, to put it mildly. Heck, this is scarier than any imagined sea creature. After the disturbing video went viral on the internet, it was determined to be a huge jellyfish known as the Deepsteria reticulum. Whatever it is called, we don't care because we don't want to be involved. Number 2. Train graveyard. Finding anything above ground buried deep underwater is inherently spooky. We experience fear because we are aware that it isn't supposed to be there. A prime example is New Jersey's submerged train graveyard. 2 trains from the 1850s were discovered 90 feet under the surface off the coast of Long Branch. The lack of historical evidence for these trains makes the situation much creepier. The trains, according to explorers, were en route across the Atlantic when a bad storm caused them to disappear. Before they were found in 1985, they were missing for well over a century. Number 1. Garbage. The most terrifying thing we've discovered in the open ocean may be patches of trash that float on the surface like an oil film, or sink to the bottom and stay there for a very long time. The trash that clogs up the world's rivers has been shown in countless videos and pictures, ostensibly from some dismal future, but actually from our current day. By weight, there may be more plastic in the ocean by 2050 than there is fish. Of course, there are also a lot of microscopic plastics that cannot be seen. 50 to 142 tons of plastic make up the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is estimated to be 620,000 square miles in size. When you think about it, that's pretty terrifying.